I talk to men every week who seem to have it all. They have the business, they have the bank account, they have the abs. But when we get past the surface, they all confess the same thing. Kuz, I feel empty. I feel like I'm driving a Ferrari, but I have no idea where I'm going. They're achieving their goals, but they haven't found their purpose. And there's a massive difference. A goal is a target you hit. Purpose is a direction you travel. If you're in this situation, the reason you may feel lost, even when you are winning, is because you're trying to navigate a complex, dangerous world using only your own intuition. You're looking for a signal, but the radio is turned off. Essentially, you're operating offline. And a man without a connection to a source higher than himself is just a car driving in circles. There is a modern lie that is causing men a massive amount of anxiety. The world is telling you, create your own reality, invent your purpose. And that sounds empowering. I was part of it too. But it's actually a curse because it places the burden of the entire design on you. And here's the truth. You don't invent your purpose. Invention comes from the ego. It's based on what looks cool or what pays the most or what will impress your neighbor. And the ego is a fragile, selfish guide. You discover your purpose. And discovery comes from revelation. Think of a hammer. A hammer doesn't decide to be a screwdriver. If it tries, it'll be a terrible screwdriver. A hammer discovers that it is heavy, strong, and balanced. So it realizes its function is to strike. So to understand what you are built for, you have to talk to the builder. You need a line of communication. If you aren't praying, if you aren't sitting in silence, you're just trying to guess your own function. And the truth is you will guess wrong every single time. Let's get deep here for a second. What happens when a man has no spiritual practice? When he doesn't serve a higher power? He inadvertently makes himself God. And we don't do this on purpose. But if there is no one above you, then you are the highest authority. Isn't that terrifying? Because that means the weight of the entire universe rests on your shoulders. You have to control every outcome. You have to fix every problem. You have to predict the future. This is literally the root of the anxiety. You're carrying a load you were never designed to carry. So submission is actually a power move. Admitting that I am not in charge is the greatest relief a man can feel, because it frees you to be the soldier, not the general. Your job then is simply to execute the mission, because the general is responsible for the outcome of the war. So how do we turn the signal on? We stop treating faith like a feeling, like a shiver you get during a song, and we start treating it like a discipline. You need a daily communication. Just like an old watch loses time, your spirit loses alignment with the truth. If you wake up and immediately scroll on Instagram, you're calibrating your brain to the noise of the world. So here's the protocol. It's only 3 steps. And do this every morning. And if you're me, I do this every evening too. Step 1, silence. You can't hear a revelation if you're listening to a podcast. Give yourself 10 minutes of silence before the phone touches your hand. Sit in a chair, remain quiet, and just listen. Step 2 is input. Read the manual, whether that's scripture, stoic texts, spiritual literature. Put eternal truth in your brain before you put on the daily news, which frankly, you probably shouldn't be watching at all anyways. And step 3 is output. Send a report. That's prayer or mantras. It isn't about asking for a new car. It's about acknowledging, I am reporting for service. What are my orders for today? And here's the truth that no one else is going to tell you. Real purpose isn't always fun. It will involve suffering sometimes. It involves storms. And when those storms come, motivation will die. Ambition may even die. The only thing that survives the storm is faith. You need that anchor that is heavier than the waves. So if you are tired of the anxiety of playing God, if you feel like you are flying blind, then it is time to reestablish the connection. Apply for the Resurrection Strategy Call. We aren't just going to fix your business or your body. I am going to help you tune the receiver so you can finally hear the orders you've been waiting your entire life for. I am Acusio Bivona, and I'll see you in the work.